Welcome back, citizens, and thanks for watching. We'd like to thank all of our patrons and channel members. Thank you so much for your support. If you enjoy our content, please consider hitting that like and subscribe button to help the channel grow. In this episode, we'll compare the MISC Fortune and the Drake Vulture. Both have their strengths, both have their weaknesses, but which is right for you? In the first of a two-part series, we will attempt to answer this question, and that episode starts right now. Two ships, one job, but which reigns supreme? In the world of solo salvage, the MISC Fortune and the Drake Vulture go head-to-head in a battle of efficiency, design, and raw profit potential. For our first test, we will fill the cargo grid of both ships and see which reigns supreme. Let's start with the Vulture. Drake's Vulture is the scrappy, battle-worn workhorse built for those who thrive on risk and independence. Now it's the Fortune's turn. The MISC Fortune, a sleek reimagining of solo salvage, boasting cutting-edge tech and a more refined approach. now for the side-by-side results. The Vulture salvaged 27 SEU in just under 51 minutes for a profit of 289.7 thousand ASEU, and the Fortune salvaged 31 SEU in just over an hour and 14.5 minutes for a profit of 320.9 thousand ASEU. You make the call. The Vulture with faster salvaging and no EVA time, or the Fortune with minimal use of the multi-tool tractor beam and more SEU, leading to more profit, albeit with more seat time. In our next episode, we'll take a deeper dive into these two ships, looking at a timed panel salvage comparison and filling each to their full capacity. Until then, we'll see you in the verse, and happy salvaging!